Hi, Dirty Girl here with another vintage haul. This is a bunch of stuff from my mother-in-law. She is continuing to downsize. And basically, this jewelry was just like opening a jewelry jar. I wish I had done it as I was filming because it was kind of fun. But because I didn't know what I was getting, it was just a big bag of jewelry. And it's mostly not great, but there's a few good pieces. So, I'm gonna get set up and show you what I got. Okay, here I am. I'm gonna show you the jewelry first, and I'll probably do a part 2 with all the rest of the stuff. I know it takes a very long time because it's the second time I'm filming this because the camera wasn't on for whatever reason. I don't know what happened. But anyway, so I'm just gonna whip through this jewelry real fast. I'll just do it in reverse order of what I just did it. These are some kind of nice glass beads that need the clip replaced. And a multi-bead strand choker. Some kind of pretty silvery gray beads. Looks like nicely made. And kind of a junky little gold tone necklace from the 90s. And this is also another little junky necklace from, I'm not even going to show it to you. It's broken. That will go in I don't know what. Here we have what appears to be a pressed copper swan brooch. I think mid-century. Really big. Have some carved abalone clip-on earrings. I have a couple of Native American style fetish necklaces, but this one I can tell by the construction that it's not Native American made. But it's kind of cute. It's got a nice piece of tiger's eye and some little birds on it. And this one, I don't know who made it, but it's very broken. It needs to be restrung. We have a nice little stork brooch here. Really nice enamel. Very good condition, no mark on that one. And a piece of shell jewelry. It's got a big pendant and it's not old. And in fact, I have this giant bag of shell jewelry, including these interesting earrings. They go that way maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I've got so much shell jewelry that I haven't listed. I've got to do a big lot of it, I think. And here's a beaded bracelet with 2 strands, and it's made out of lapis lazuli, and I don't know what the brown stone is. It's another beaded necklace, kind of pretty. And another shell necklace. Here's Muffin. She's been obsessed with something outside this window. Last night, I think that she saw something out there, like a possum maybe, or a raccoon. There was something. She was growling and making all these hideous noises and scratching at the window. And now every time she comes down here, she has to stare out this window and see if she can see it again. So, she's not interested in being a movie star, are you? Hello. Sorry, had to replace the batteries. Okay, so I showed you the shell necklace. This is a watch chain from Japan. It's made to look like damascene, but it's not really. It's black enamel on gold tone metal, maybe brass. And somebody somewhere paid $25 for this, which is kind of astounding, so I'll have to do some research and make sure there's not something special about it. Some screwback earrings. These are not marked. They're probably mid-century though. They're kind of nice. This is a little stretch bracelet. I don't know what these beads are. They're kind of a dark blue-black with a little bit of a pearliness to them. And we have these nice red rhinestone earrings. Screwback. At least all the stones are there. They are not marked. I don't know what they are. They remind me of some Laguna earrings I had a while back, but I don't know. And these are some copper with enamel, probably mid-century, 60s, 70s. With they have wire backs on them. Got this clown brooch, which kind of gives me the willies. I do not like clowns, but I know people collect them, and he's in really good condition. These are Napier screwback earrings. Oops. These are the they're adjustable screwbacks, so they're kind of like half clip-on, half screwback, like this. They go like that, but then you can adjust the tightness like that. Anyway, yeah, I said these are Napier. They're like little coins. And some more mid-century. These are Listener leaf earring clip-ons, probably 1960s. Some funky little people earrings. I don't know what those people are. They're some ethnicity, but I don't know. Some country, some culture that I don't recognize. This is another kind of junky fake coin and pearl necklace. And this I know I've seen before. It's a little man it's a man in a doghouse. It comes out, it's animated. I don't know if this is Sarah Coventry or Avon, or it's something I've seen before. I'll have to figure it out. We'll have this really hideous purple bangle, very 1960s. And we have this cute tiger. It's an articulated tiger that he's meant to go over your shoulder, like this. And he's not marked, but he's very pretty. I see several of them on eBay. They don't sell for a whole lot, but he's really cute. Very 1980s, I think. And we have a hand-carved and painted pelican brooch, and he is signed BHH. There's a really large shell pendant. I think that will sell on its own. I'll put a chain on it. It's a really neat looking piece. It's a nautilus, I guess. Is that a nautilus? I don't know. He's not, it doesn't have the holes. It's not the right shape, I think, to be a nautilus, but I'm not sure. Got a silver plated bangle bracelet. These inlaid abalone and other kinds of stone. Those are really very nicely done. Probably 1980s, I would guess. Here's some hand-painted, made in India earrings. Not sure when these date from, 70s, 80s. They're so big, I would think 80s, but I don't know. Got these sculptural copper earrings. These are just so, I don't know, mid-century modern, like really cool. I think if they're cleaned up, they'll look really neat. We have a fused glass brooch. Some seed bead screwback earrings, probably from the 1950s or 60s. Some little dangle, they have lizards on them. In fact, if you've been watching my videos, the last video I had some Lenka pottery that this reminds me of, but I don't think it's the same thing at all. We have a sterling silver little tiny bracelet with a star. Some more dangle earrings with some very pretty art glass beads. Those might be Murano beads. And a pair of just some plain enamel clip-on earrings, probably from the 60s, I'd say. Okay, there is some nicer stuff. I'm getting ready to show you some nicer stuff. These are sterling silver and turquoise clip-on earrings. They're Mexican from the 80s. And these are some more nice sterling silver, and I think that's lapis, but it may be enamel. I haven't looked that close at it yet. And a little sterling silver Mexican chip turquoise. Actually, chip lapis and turquoise. Modernist. It is missing a dangle, but I'm going to remove one and reposition the others in the center, and I think that will be okay. Here's another dichroic glass pendant necklace, beads. Pretty nice piece. We have a Lucinda pin. This is from her women's series. She's best known for her house pins. Each pin is an original work of art. They really are kind of neat. They're very collectible, but they're not worth much. People go crazy over them, but they don't pay much for them. So one of these is worth about, I don't know, $8 at the most, I think. So I don't know what I'll do with that. It'd be nice if I had a bunch of them. There's a hand-painted Russian brooch, lacquer. It's cute. Most of them just have flowers. I haven't seen one with people on it before. Got this red moon glow necklace, probably 1960s. I wore that on Christmas. We have another fused glass and sterling silver pendant. That's pretty. And a little sterling silver and chip turquoise Mexican silver pendant. Have these earrings. These are made from bottle caps. And I did look up this artist, Pam Brooches, and she does beautiful art, and this is kind of a, I don't know where these came from, but it's little pieces of her art inside these bottle caps. I'm sure it's not worth anything. We have some antique buttons. These are marcasite buttons, and they are, the way you tell if you've got real marcasite is you look on the back and see if you can see the little rivets. Each of these stones is riveted one by one onto the background, and that's how you know it's real marcasite and a really old button or piece of jewelry. So I don't know exactly how old. 1930s probably or earlier. And they're not worth a lot. Antique buttons. It's one of those very specialized fields I don't know too much about, but in general, old buttons don't sell for a whole lot. Some little button earrings from they're old style clips, so probably the 50s or 60s. There's a little sterling silver, and I believe those are topaz. It's not old, it has a lobster clasp. It is signed. Haven't looked up the artist to try and figure out who it is, but it's a pretty little bracelet. And I think this might be the last piece, maybe. That's an Art Nouveau brass pin. Sorry, Art Nouveau style. It's not old. It's from the probably 70s. And I do believe that's all the jewelry, and I'm going to reorganize myself and show you the rest of the stuff. It may possibly be in a second separate video. I'm not sure yet. I don't know how long this has gone on. But anyway, I'll see you again soon. In case you're wondering, all this stuff soon will be for sale in my Etsy shop at vintagedazz.etsy.com. And unless it's too new to sell vintage, and then I don't know what I'll do. Or if some of the pieces won't, I'm not listing because they're not worth very much. So that's it. All right. See you back at the ranch soon.